A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Students, today our topic is factors and multiples. So first, factors. Factors are the numbers that we got by dividing any number with other numbers. We will start dividing with smallest numbers. So we got the factors of that number. For example, here we have the number 6. When we divide 6 with 1, 2, 3 and 4, then in the numbers where we have no remainder, that are its factors, means by dividing 1 we got 6 and no remainder. By dividing 2 we got 3 and no remainder, and by dividing 3 we got 2 and no remainder. But when we divide 6 with 4 we will got a remainder, so 4 is not the factor of 6. Now multiples. Students, multiples are gained by multiplying that number with all the numbers gradually, from starting from 1 and infinity till infinity. For example, here when we multiply 6 with gradually with 1, 2, 3, 4, and or you can say when we count the table of 6 we got its multiple. So all the number that include in the table of 6, they will be its multiples. Here I have wrote some of table 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 and 36. So these are its multiples. Now students, rules of divisibility. To find the factors, these are compulsory. So starting from 2, the rule of divisibility of 2. Students, in this rule, when we have a great number, the digit at the place value of ones, or we can say the last number, if it is 0, 2, 4 or 6 or 8, then the whole number will be divisible by 2. Here in the examples, you can see we have last number either 0 or 2. So these all numbers are divisible by 2. Next, the rule of divisibility of 3. For this purpose, we will add the digits including in the number. And if the sum is a multiple of 3, then the whole number will be divisible by 3. In first two numbers, we have 13 sum. So these two numbers are not divisible by 3. But at last number, we have the sum is 12. So this number 5 to 5 is divisible by 3. You can check them by dividing them, and when there will be no remainder, that means it's the divisible. Next, the rule of divisibility of 5. If the last number or the number at the place value of 1 is either 0 or 5, then the whole number will be divisible by 5. Here in the examples, first two numbers are end with 5 and 0, so these are divisible by 5. But next two numbers ends with 7 and 3. So these two numbers are not divisible by 5. Okay students. Next, the rule of divisibility of 6. If any number is completely divisible by 2 and 3, then the number will be completely divisible by 6. So for this rule, you will follow the rule of divisibility of 2 and 3. There is no rule for 6, but you will follow the pattern of 2 and 3. And students, next we have the rule of divisibility of 10. If the number at the ones place value or last number is 0, then the whole number will be divisible by 10. First and last number ends with 0, so these both numbers will divisible by 10, but the center number is end with 8, so it will not divisible by 10. Now students, what are prime numbers? The numbers that have only two factors, 1 and number itself, are known as prime numbers. In 2 and 3 have only two factors, so these are prime numbers, but 4 have more than 2 factors. So 4 is not a prime number because 4 can be divided by 2 and the factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. It means these factors are more than 2. So 4 is not a prime number. And composite numbers, the number that have more than 2 factors, are known as composite numbers. For example, here we have 5, 6 and 7. 5 have only 2 factors, so it is a prime number, but 6 have 4 factors. So 6 is a composite number, but again 7 have 2 factors, so with the 2 factors the number is prime. Okay students, hope you have to learn the introduction of factors and multiples. Now inshallah we will solve our exercise. Till then, take care of yourself.